So it's been a little bit since I've done some videos. That's the point of this. It's not really a stream. I mean, I have to record it as a stream, but it's not really a stream. Um, Hopefully it's taking. So anyway, I'm gonna like kind of start the video here because I don't know if I had to refresh my live stream equipment and that made it funny. So I'm gonna start officially here. All right. So what's going on, everybody? I've been busy. My little one's getting much older. She's gonna be 6 months today. That's crazy. With that said, she needs more interaction, more entertainment. Um, the, the card table hasn't had a chance to be cleaned because Kimmits and I are so busy with so much going on that our days are just kind of clunked together. She works overnight. I work in the morning, kind of this in between, so we can watch the tyke. And when that happens, Kimmits doesn't really feel like doing much. Whenever she has to get up along with me, and we have to take care of the little one and everything else, so she needs sleep. And then after that, spend time together, and then rest before an overnight shift at work, and then kind of that deal. So it's a little bit harder to get video content up as consistently as we were before. Likewise, we've been planning some pretty big events, so money's a little on the tighter side, you could say. Um, like we're going to Grand Prix Pittsburgh for Magic the Gathering. So if you live in that area and want to come say hi and you recognize us or whatever, feel free to do so. We'll say hi. We want the little one with us. She'll be staying with her grandparents for that weekend to avoid any major issues that might go on. That's like in a month. And I should be able to record like a vlog for that and everything. The second part to this is for Vangoor content in particular. I haven't been able to keep up with the new stuff as much. And I don't want to bore you guys. I mean, yeah, sorry, my chair's moving back and forth. Bad habit. Uh, so right now I could offer a Kagero versus Royal Paladin game, if anybody wants to see that. And if you do, maybe I could try and get something together Saturday. That's supposed to be when the G Guardians are to come in. We did order some because I'm not going to do a Fighters Collection opening right away. The booking a hotel room and then buy-ins for the Grand Prix are expensive. So we had to make some decisions, and those decisions involved a lot of money for this trip. But it's going to be her and I's 8-year anniversary together. So we wanted to kind of do something, and I mean, so it's like a mini vacation for us, especially with our work schedules being so demanding. We can't really just go and do what we want when we want. Um, Especially her, she's overnight, and that's really difficult. I mean, she doesn't even get like some holidays off because she's a nurse's aide or a med aide. So that's kind of what's going on. Announcements for the channel in particular, though, that's kind of the personal life stuff. I wanted to get that out of the way. It was easier to talk about. Announcements for the channel. I will be doing what I can to live stream more. That is something I plan on doing. A little bit more Hearthstone, a little bit more like, hey, I'm going to go do the Tavern Brawl. One of the reasons I haven't as much is because my XSplit's been weird, and I just found out that they did a bunch of updates for it, so that might be why it's been acting weird. So hopefully they fixed whatever issues they were having with it. That might have been some of the reason why it was coming up funny for a long time. I downloaded Magic Online. Oh, excuse me. Itch on my nose. Um, and Magic Online is great, but it had troubles recording with XSplit. I did the whole uh, what is it? You have to do something with layering on it, and then you can see like the background. Like you can't see anything around in this area. Like I see a black screen, you see YouTube's black screen to the left and the right. Um, and usually when I record, you see my face in the game. Um, with the layering, you won't. It'll be like the sections, so it's kind of weird. So you have to make like a box on the XSplit thing, and then like move the game program it kind of into that area. So it can be a little weird to set up and everything. And then I did something with drivers, and that just made my video go kaput. I think I restored everything to defaults, which is why I'm able to record this. So I think I got that fixed. It just took a while because, like I said, I've been super busy. When Kibitz has her days off and I have my days off, we're generally doing things. Uh, so that's why we've had less content up. Um, but I am going to give you guys something, I don't want to say personal, but a little bit more on the side of me and a little less of me as a content creator. I do have an Xbox Live account. I've been jamming a lot of Overwatch lately. It's super fun. I have no clue how to stream it and connect it to my YouTube channel. Like, not a clue. And from what I understand, everybody I've asked has no idea. When they stream Overwatch, it is from their computer. So all they have to do is use the same, content program I have, and then bloop, put it up, and you guys could see Overwatch. But I don't have a or a game controller, and personally, I prefer sitting in a chair like that whenever I'm gaming, be comfortable, and be able to relax. Might have a beverage beside me and play. But if you play Warframe or Overwatch, those are kind of the two games I'm in between. A buddy of mine really wanted to play Warframe. So, because I didn't have to work today, we were up to like 6 in the morning playing. It won't happen normally. Uh, and this is typically going to be like Sunday night, or Sundays, or Mondays, whenever you can do this. I'll give you guys my Xbox Gamertag, and if you want to like hop on and play or whatever, we can try. All right. I can't promise I'll always have my audio equipment on. That's mostly for. I don't like voice chat too much. Not because I don't use it, but because I'm there to play the game, and unless it's like a tactical kind of game like Warframe, I really prefer just like going and doing my own thing, and playing in the game like Overwatch. I don't really want to listen to 50 people arguing in my ear. So I just prefer to join a game and play. So if you guys want to play with me ever, my gamer tag will be in the description. I'll say it here, it's Justify85, but like I said, I'll type it out in the description if you guys want to play or anything. So for the channel, the videos I do have planned, for sure, this is 100% guaranteed, is going to be like some kind of video log next month, going to the Grand Prix, and more streams with Hearthstone and stuff. In fact, I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll have one up to record the Tavern Brawl because I haven't done it this week yet. Like I said, I've just been busy, and I think they refresh on Wednesdays or something anyway. As far as Force of Will content goes, I plan on doing a talk video, but I think I wanted that to be more of a live stream where I'm just talking, but I don't know how appealing that would be to everybody. Um, because I've been saving my thoughts about the game and a lot about the changes that have been made. And some of the new spoilers coming up and stuff. So I have a lot to talk about on that game, and that's why I haven't made a video, because it'll either be like a super video, maybe like an hour long of me just talking about different things, or somehow a live stream where I could talk to you guys and you could ask questions, and I could give you my thoughts and opinions on a lot of things. Um, but the reason I haven't jammed a lot of Force World content is because, long story short, the company is doing a really good job, but there's a lot of problems with the game right now. Um, it's like this, okay? They want to push a standard format, and that's great, and that makes sense. Rotation's the healthiest way to maintain card balance. I will argue that until I'm blue in the face. You don't have to ban cards and all this other stuff, and as long as you have a meaningful eternal format. The problem's been is that it's the same kind of deck that's been winning all over, and the American TO, Robert Haber, I believe his name is, he had to put his foot down basically and say, we got to do something about this. That being said, there has not been a lot of tournament results and content. I'm not saying there hasn't been content at all. Please understand that there hasn't been a lot of results-oriented content being talked about lately. I think one of the major reasons that is because the AGPs aren't every weekend. The Force of Will has less tournaments, so there's like that airspace, that dead period where nothing's going to be talked about it. Vanguard's kind of the same way. There's always this time whenever Vanguard slows down, and the major events are like ARG events and stuff, and they're awesome. It's just they're not going toward nationals and world championships and stuff like that. So there's little to talk about on that front. I did want to start talking about tournament results and meta discussion stuff on this if I ever can find some time to do it. I know, especially with a huge change like G Guardians enter Cardfight Vanguard, I really want to talk about that. So I have a bunch of ideas for videos planned. I just need to actually sit down and do them. But that takes a lot of time whenever you have a 6-month-old, and a fiance who works overnight consistently, and that's the rough part. Keeping up with all that. So it's not like I'm trying to chop you. It's not like I forgot about anybody up there. I just also noticed that ever since I've taken, not really a hiatus, but since I've cut back on my videos, the views have gone up. And that's also given me a lot of data to see what kind of card fights you guys like, what kind of content you want, and everything else. And I know it's my channel, and I will be making content as I see fit on my channel. I hate to be that guy, but I kind of am, because it's my channel. It's for me to make content for you guys, and that's what it's always been about. I mean, even if I make a little bit of money on it, I don't think I've made more than $8 on my monetizations, and right now they're disabled because of a network change that's happening with me and a partnership, and I have to contact the guy that's in charge of it, so because it still hasn't come through. So that's also less motivation to make videos. Not that it's for money, but before I'd be like, oh, if I don't make a video, I'm not gonna make my $2 on the video from people liking it or whatever. And that gives us a little bit. That gave my fiance a little bit of a boost. Where, oh, okay, I have $10. I can go and buy some random packs at Walmart and do an opening or something like that. So this has been a very long ranting update video, and I apologize for that, but I just wanted to get everything out of the way. If you watched this, thanks. You're awesome. This is very casual, very leisurely, because it's not like my dedicated plan that's happening. It's just stuff for you guys to look forward to, and an explanation why I haven't been making as many videos as I normally do. Um, I try to let you guys at least know what's going on with my life. So then that way you're not like, oh, he just forgot about us. I haven't forgot about any one of you. My plan is to keep making content. It's just, like I said, it's difficult to keep up with a couple of card games and keep up with the meta of each whenever two of those card games have such uh, a wide space in between major tournaments, like Vanguard and Force of Will do. So it's a little bit harder to keep up with those than, like, say, Magic the Gathering, where they have results every week. But I don't want to be like a Magic content creator, because I know how many people out there will tell me, "Oh, you misplayed here, you did this, you did that," and I don't have the money to make like every meta deck there is for Magic. I mean, like, if you're wondering, Vanguard decks can cost $100 to $200 to put together. Not that I actually spend that money; I trade, but like that's Vanguard. It's not that expensive, unless you're like putting together the top tier decks. Magic decks can cost you $500-$600, like, easy. And I mean, for me, you're like, oh, well, you spent that much. No, I buy boxes, and then I use the extra to make decks, and then I play at F&M, and I usually get packs, and I make wise trades. So and I also do pre-release events, which are awesome for getting like important cards. Um, so I usually play in 2 or 3 of those, and then that way you have generally enough to port a deck over, and if you do okay at tournaments, you should acquire product. So there's that. Alright, so then I'm gonna conclude this to let you guys know that I will be making content more readily. I will be pushing for content to be done. It's just, like I said, I've been busy. I have a family now. Before it was just Kitmits and I, and it's just like, hey, I let her sleep until, if she was overnight, I'd let her sleep until 5 or 6 o'clock or whatever she needed, and then we would just be like, okay, we need to make content now, and she'd get up, and then we'd do our recordings and take care of whatever she needed, and went to work. Whenever you have a child, it's much more taxing for your time. Um, like, I need somebody to watch her while we're recording the videos, or she will be talking the entire time. She will be in the background making noise. She's a kid. Especially now, she's very verbal. She's sleeping right now, which is why I can do this. And I need to be getting to sleep soon myself. Um, so it's a little bit different for us to make video content with her, and especially as she's growing, she's not a newborn, so she needs more and more attention, more supervision, that kind of stuff. Alright, YouTube, so that's generally it for this video. Sorry, it's kind of a rant, but it is a vlog. Uh, Vlogs tend to be ranty and lengthy. That's why I put that in the description. Like I said, the title, I will put in the description my gamertag if you feel like adding me on Xbox Live and want to play some games or something and what have you. And then you can comment down below if you want to uh, even offer your Blizzard tag, because I do play Hearthstone. If you guys want me to add you or something, I can do that and what have you. So hopefully that helped everybody understand what's going on, and take care, guys. Peace, and have a good one later. It's not cutting out. Oh, there we go.